This is a sample of one of the templates you'll be working with. Both templates are very similar to each other. One is, are you smarter than a fifth grader? The other one has a blank and you can put in the grade of your students if you would like. On both templates, if you click on this icon here, it will play the music and you can click to stop. Notice some of these things are locked down. If you need to lock something down, click on the object. Then on the top right hand side, the little drop down, and choose lock, lock in place. And then the students can't move that around. On the second page, you need to include your unit information. So this is a text box, so I can click in it, it highlights. If I double click, I can type over and change my grade to whatever grade it is, your unit and chapter, and then your Common Core Standards or GLEs, either that you're going to use. Once you have that information in, again, if you don't want the students to be able to move it around, you can lock it in place. On this page, you have all of your links to your different topics. So these are going to be your questions. So just like in the game, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? You start at the bottom. This little star will move so that you can move up as the increments of money go up, and that kind of gives you an idea of where the kids are in the game. When I click on a topic, so your students will get to ask a question, I can click on a topic and it's going to bring me to another page. It is already hyperlinked for you, where all you have to do is insert your question. You're going to right click and then you can double click in there so it selects it, and then you can double click. Why do I need to right click and then double click? Because if you see there's a little hand here, that's actually going to bring you to the answer. So by right clicking, it selects the text. Then in this box I can double click and I can type in my question. Who was the first president? Again, if you don't want the kids to move it around, you can lock the question down. So on this question, if you click on the question, it'll bring you to the answer. And on this one, you can double click and I can put in the answer. And then I can go back to the main page because they have either answered that question correctly or incorrectly. If they answer it correctly, we can move the star up to 1,000 and they can choose another question. This grade marker just kind of lets you know where you've been, and they can cover that one up because that one's already been used. This is infinitely cloned, so every time you pull out, it's going to cover one. So again, first grade topic, I click, I come to my question, I typed in my question, I'm going to click to move to the answer, I type in my answer, and I go back to my main page. Now, if you look on your left hand side, you will notice there is your 5th grade topic question 1, topic answer. So they are all listed on the side for you as well, so that you know where to get that information. Okay, so here was my topic 9 that I had put in. So of course you're going to start with your easy questions and move up to your harder ones. Now, when we get to the $1 million question, that's up here. So if they've answered all of these correctly, then you can come up here to your $1 million question, and then when you click, it'll bring you to your answer. Okay, so $1 million question, $1 million answer. So this is just telling you, this is the page that I'm linking to. We're on the $1 million question. Here's my question. There's my answer. And then we have our thanks for playing. So as the teacher, your work for this class will be inserting those questions and answers for each one of the pages within this notebook file. So to get credit for this course, you need to have your grade, unit or chapter, your standards, and then on slides 4 through 26, you need questions and answers that pertain to your unit of study for your students. Once you have that saved, you are going to File, Save As, and name your file. Are you smarter than a underscore, or next to it, put your last name and then your grade level so that someone who's using this file knows what this area is, and then they can go to your name as well. And then save. Once it's saved, you can attach this in the discussion board for our class.